Hi, welcome back, I'm back. Oh, I was on holiday and I missed a week and so was James, so he couldn't fill in for me. And then the week after that, it was Easter and our Lord Jesus came back from the dead. And then he was bloody ruled offside, the bastard man. Menez said, and I definitely didn't tell him to say this, the Bundesliga title race is the worst of all time. Wow, huge call, Menez, that huge bloody call and very well timed. Now, I would be inclined to agree with Menez. Dortmund have seemingly bottled their best chance in years to win the Bundesliga. This weekend, Bayern were, they were just chilling at the top, turned around, saw Dortmund just having an absolute mare, and then they were like, oh, look back forwards. Oh, look, it's Nuremberg, the team which have scored 25 goals, the least amount of goals in the Bundesliga, and then they decided to draw 1-1 with them. Nuremberg, okay, I've done little stats here, have averaged 0.8 goals a game this year. For a Premier League comparison, Brighton have scored more goals, Cardiff have scored more goals, Fulham have scored more goals than Nuremberg, or I don't know how you say it. You say both really, don't you? Now, I know football is football and that's what makes it great, but this is the worst title race yet. However, it does not make it the least entertaining yet. This is easily the most satisfying and exciting run in Germany for nearly a decade. It's like the top 4 in the Premier League. No one seems to want it. And the best bit about it all is that Schalke have potentially ruined Dortmund's title chances. Little old Schalke, sitting down at the bottom of the table, having about 25 possession every game, scored 4 away at Dortmund. We had 277 passes that game. I've passed go more times in a game of Monopoly. The best stat from that game is the shots on target. There were 6 shots on target. Count how many went in. Glorious. Saying that, Bayern have a much harder last 3 games than Dortmund, but considering the entire season, I have absolutely no clue what's going to happen. I would still actually put it about 55 to 45% in Bayern's favour of winning the league, but we will see. Personally, I have a sinking feeling inside that Dortmund will still win it. Fair play to them if they do. I'd be very happy for Jadon Sancho at least. Mr. Meaty said, oh God, he's wearing that thrift store Adidas tee again. Someone just buy it off him already so he can't wear it anymore. First of all, okay, that is not a charity shop Adidas top, but I bought it from the Adidas outlet store. It can't be a thrift store shirt if I bought it new from the original manufacturer, can it? So, Second of all, I recently came into possession of an extensive amount of Urban Outfitters and ASOS gift vouchers, so there's a high chance that you won't have to see me cycle through the same 3 shirts every video. Don't clothes shame me, okay? I have favourites and I'm like a cartoon character. I just wear them all the time. Judd here then chimes in with a backhanded compliment. I prefer this to a skate shirt. Does Kiran even skate? Do you even spell, bro? Kiran? IN, my name isn't some sort of spin-off to Pikmin, the real-time strategy and puzzle video game series created by Shigeru Miyamoto and published by Nintendo. That's not me! Nor do I actually currently skate, but I did when I was about 10 and I played all the Tony Hawk's games and the skate games. So what does it actually mean to be a skater? Who knows? Who is the authority on that? Tony Hawk or my other favourite, Chad Musker? Just quite liked his hat. They won't reply to my text, so I'll never know. But all that matters is that inside here and here, I'll always be a skater deep down, despite never being able to master an ollie. Fabian Chima! Does Kiran think with a lisp or does he pronounce the words normally in his head? Over 100 likes on this comment. You all disappoint me. You're all dead to me, okay? I'm dead inside. You're all as bad as your supposed best friend Eric in Tony Hawk's Underground 1 when he betrays you. I never saw it coming.
Poach my shots. Where's my footage?
Oh man, I couldn't bring myself to tell you. See, there was this thing at Customs.
Lying secret.
I don't even have a lisp, okay? I'm sick of it. I'm bloody sick of it. I'm convinced it's just one big, huge practical joke that's gone on for far too long from everyone else. I can talk in a perfectly average now. Well, clearly I can't. I don't think with a lisp, okay? I can't actually hear it until I listen back to a recording. Genuinely. Just in my head, I'm like, hello, sir. Sam God said on the Discord, Florian Zing greater than Lispy King. I would disagree with you, but I've just acknowledged that my own brain filters out my own speech impediment, so I'm not, I'm not on strong ground here. Florian Zing, also more commonly known as Mr. James Wayne, the cameraman, editor, Twitch streamer, early 11:30 AM lunch friend. Oh, is greater than me. I would agree. This is despite on occasions where James has done a voiceover, some people have actually in the comments mistaken him for this man right here, yes. Okay, and now I'm not suggesting that James may have a lisp, and I'm not suggesting a lisp could be contagious. Okay, I don't know. Have they done the science? Someone check that. Lol, Dortmund. Same hashtag Sunday vibes, but a month apart. Okay, I'll let you into a little secret here. You all keep clicking on the same thing, and there's a limited amount of football stories we could do, and I know it's annoying, and I know it's very similar, but we do videos every single week, okay? Every single day. Almost too many. Cut the amount of videos. I think, actually, let's make a new channel. It's going to be called The United Stand-Nos. But, you know, just watch other stuff other than United. That obviously, you know, that's too much, isn't it, really? That is incredibly similar. Only a month? Okay. You know what? I'm on your side. Sunday vibes, rubbish. But you know when it wouldn't be rubbish? It was if I was on it. Because as you can see here, I'm finally on Sunday vibes. I've been hiding behind the bar the entire time. Even before I started working here, I've been hiding behind that bar like a weirdo, like an absolute creep. And I'm proud of it. Another one from our Discord, Schalke. And James just setting Schalke on fire, putting me in the bin. What have Kaiserslautern ever done, James? Nothing. Where are they? Bundesliga 2? Oh, okay, I'll go watch the highlights. Oh, I can't because no one bothers to film it. Schalke are a very respectable, decent club. And look at this hood. Look at this. Did he call it a hoodie? Not a hoodie. A sweat. Look at this. It's got, you know, I think super glue and someone's trying to colour it in on the elbow. But apart from that, I'll try and get that off at a later date. I watched it. It didn't come out. But I don't care. Where else was I going to buy this? Don't know whose was before. Maybe some large German man. But now it's mine. And it's much cooler than Kaiserslautern red. The North Rhine-Westphalia is royal blue. Come on, I'm really proud of that part of the country. Just that part, the North Rhine-Westphalia, the very well-known area. 4-2, we beat those bastards, 4-2 in their own backyard. I don't care if we keep getting on the right side of dodgy VAR handballs. I'd bloody do anything to avoid relegation. Literally anything. If we get relegated, I would never be able to stream a game next season, so please don't fall into the Bundesliga 2, Schalke. And despite the huge derby win, Schalke are still in a scrap like no other. It's like Scrap Heap Challenge down there. But it's between us and Stuttgart for the relegation playoff spot. We've got the much harder run in as well. Don't know why I'm doing this. Playing Leverkusen, Augsburg, and then on the last day of the season, Stuttgart themselves. Now earlier in the season, we beat them 3-1 away, despite only having 37% possession. We don't like the ball, okay, if anything. I really don't know how that works, but it did. And you know who scored in that game? Ahmed bloody Katuchu. Train. He scored a bloody worldie for the youth team the other day. It was an overhead kick, the ultimate footballing move. Start the man. If you score an overhead kick, you automatically should get 20 points. In other Koningsplan-related news, the notorious DICK, Nabil Bentaleb, has been forced to train with the under-23s due to once again being a little bitch. Stop being a bitch, man. We need you. We need you to take penalties we may get. Okay, Caligari is doing well, but it's not the same. If we go down, I'm going to personally tweet you a very horrible tweet. I don't know what it'd be yet, but I just wanted you to know that I have a good 3 weeks to come up with something bloody horrible. And Nabil, if you're wondering what Twitter account I would send it from, it would be from @Kiran, where I post very funny tweets very often, all week, almost too much. So if you just happen to be watching this and wanted to follow me, that's fine as well. Comment of the week. R1FF07. Totally agree with Kiran, away goals are dumb. Yep, there is no debate. And before you inevitably comment this, I'm not salty. Okay, I actually refuse to add any extra salt to any of my food, and I don't eat a lot of chips or crisps, so my salt intake is not that high. So if a doctor were to look inside me, he would come to the conclusion that I am indeed not as salty as your average football fan. I do, however, like peri peri salt, but that doesn't count since it's spicy and I only have it when I go to Nando's, which is a treat every so often on a Friday. But you know what else is a bloody treat? It's Eurofootball Daily. What a channel! Way better than HITC and I don't know what other ones. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and go watch something else we've made. Or just keep refreshing this page and make it look like more people watch it. Cheers.